Here with the victor, the winner, Chef Colin Shane from Arroyo Vino, the grand champion of the 505 Food Fight Season 1. Congratulations.
The champion. Okay, I'm so excited that you're here to cook for us today. So what are we making first off, and then walk us through the ingredients?
Okay, so we're going to be making a beef tartare today. At our restaurant, we kind of do a little bit of an Asian twist on it, so some maybe more peculiar ingredients than you would usually see in a tartare.
Okay, so what are we using here?
Yeah.
So we have our beef. Usually you want to use, you always want to use a high quality, fresh cut of beef.
Okay.
Tenderloin or ribeye works really good.
Okay.
We have shiso, which is a Japanese herb, chives, shallot, avocado, lime, this yuzu kosho, which is a fermented citrus and chili paste.
Okay.
And some okas, which are a citrusy radish type root vegetable.
Cool.
And a quail egg.
I was going to say, and then something from Jurassic Park.
Yes.
The little raptor eggs, the
Yes,
velociraptor
raptor eggs.
Okay.
Great.
Exclusive to Arroyo Vino.
All right, well, let's dive into this, Colin.
Okay, so the first step here, you're going to scoop some of the beef out into this mixing bowl.
Okay. All right. Now, I know these are like small, like diced.
Yeah, you just want to mince it
Okay. Mince.
as fine as you can. Yeah.
I tried to use my fancy
And go ahead and put a
lingo.
little salt and pepper in there.
Okay.
Some nice sea salt and a fresh cracked pepper.
How much salt and pepper do you say? Is that enough?
Just a pinch here, and then.
Now, one thing that
you
I'm
do it to
looking at here,
taste.
Colin,
Yes.
that really is surprising me. We're looking at this finished product over here. Is this cooked at all? This is,
No, so tartare is a raw
it's
ingredient.
a raw ingredient.
So
Oh.
that's why it's super important to be using high quality, fresh product and from a reliable source.
Okay. Okay, so
Okay.
when you do that, as long as it comes from a reliable source, you can actually make sure. Because I was always under the impression if it's red, you got to cook it.
Yeah, well, I think tartare is a really great way to enjoy seafood or, red meat as, a different way to,
Yeah. Okay.
to
Cool.
try it.
Okay, so what's the next step?
Okay, next we're going to incorporate a little fat with the olive oil.
Okay.
So you can pour a little of that in there, and then some acid.
Just a little bit, or the
Yeah,
whole
just
thing?
a little bit.
Okay.
And
Just a
some-
little bit. Don't get crazy.
That's
here,
good.
Brittany.
Okay.
And a little bit of acid with the lime.
Okay.
All right. So now, obviously, you said that this is something that we can get at Arroyo Vino. Tell us about the 505 Food Site. So before the event, you didn't know what you were having to prepare, right? So part of the deal was that you had
Absolutely
to
not.
walk in.
Yeah.
So tell us about the
I wanna hear your ingredients.
the championship dish
Yeah.
that you made. That you got this gigantic trophy over here for.
Yeah.
So the championship round was super intense. We had a quick fire round where we had to make something in less than 15 minutes.
Wow.
And whoever won that got to decide how to portion up the main protein, which ended up being a whole suckling pig. So like a whole
Wow.
baby pig. So I got my first choice, and the other guys got to choose their cut of meat after me.
Okay.
Do you think that really helped you a lot by getting your choice of meat?
Yeah, especially on a small animal like that. There's, when you're talking about a loin or a tenderloin, there's not a whole lot.
Okay.
It's much smaller than what you would picture in your mind
So
as
that
buying
gives
at the
you a little
grocery
bit of
store.
that edge up.
And we had to cook for 7 people. So
Wow.
if you don't have enough product to do an accurate entree portion,
Yeah.
it was super important to get that win. So I actually ended up winning that, and I chose the loin. And we had bay scallops fresh in the shell.
Uh-huh.
What else? We had kumquats.
Uh-huh.
And
Very sour.
well,
Lots of stuff, clearly
Yeah.
lots of stuff going on with it. So really quick before we get back to this, how do you think that experience has helped you in your work as a chef?
well, the whole time going into it, I was really focused on the fact that I was really battling myself and trying to, while these other guys are cooking, there's all kinds of people talking and hanging out and watching and commenting while you're doing this, like right, 2 feet away. And you're really just focusing on what you are able to create and pull off.
Really
And
interesting.
you have to kind of take your idea and
Yeah.
whittle it down and be like, what's realistic for me to do
Yeah.
in an hour and a half?
Well,
'Cause-
so what we're going to do is
Yeah,
finish
we
this
have
up
a
here
new
in
competition
yeah,
for you. We
in-
have
in just a
30
few
seconds to make
here.
that.
Okay, so let's get we have some minced shallot and some
Okay.
chives. We're gonna add those in there,
Got it.
mix it all together. And this would be the most
Can I use
basic.
my hand?
You can if
It's
you'd
clean, I
like.
promise.
Yeah,
Okay.
you promise.
Ooh.
And this would be the most basic form of tartare.
Okay.
Ready to go. We have some fried sweet potato chips, and you
Ooh.
could just put a little tartare on the chip and eat it. Obviously, our
And that's
plated
what I'll
version
do.
here
That's what
has
we're doing.
avocado, quail egg, lime.
And this would be the final presentation.
Yes.
But this is, all right, so Britt, we got to try this. Now, she said her hands are clean, so here you go. What do we think?
Oh man,
You can get this
That
at
is
Arroyo Vino,
delicious.
guys. Arroyo Vino, of course, we will have links to that at casa.com. I got to try some. Stay
Whoa,
with us, folks.
that's
More
so
style.
good.
When we come back, we got to try this. All right, Brittany, I'm trusting you.